We are live. Welcome everybody. My name is David Garibaldi. We're going to get some of these other channels going right now. In the meantime, I just want to say welcome. So let's do this. When we start these live streams, we got to press live everywhere. So I just want to make sure it all gets going. Welcome everybody. Once again, my name is David Garibaldi. It's a big day. We're doing a giveaway. And so as you're joining right now, let me know your city, state, or country so I can shout you out. Just want to make sure all of this gets going. There we go. All right. So yes, I mentioned before that we've got a big giveaway. So those of you may have noticed in my most recent live streams, we started this group chat on this app called Circles with an S. I've been looking for a place to start building a community outside of the comment section. And so I'm going to share more about Circles in a little bit, but because those people joined my group chat, we're going to do a special giveaway because of that. So if you want to enter to win this painting, now let me show you the painting real quick. Let's see if I can go to it. This painting right here is the one that we're going to be giving away. Let me go over here with it. So I'm going to share more about this during the live stream. We'll get back to this. But this is the painting that we're doing a giveaway for. Big giveaway. So more about that in just a moment. In the meantime, I just want to welcome all of you who are joining. I will be able to read the chat in just a little bit. In the meantime, how are you feeling today? You see the title, I'm doing a jelly roll painting. I've painted his portrait once before. I feel like we need a new one. I mean, this one, the first one was cool, but I feel like this one needs to be refreshed a little bit. So those of you that are joining, welcome to Paint Life Live. My name is David Garibaldi. Now, as we count down to today's live stream painting, before we get started, let's get that chat going. Drop your city, hit the likes or the share. So today's special, I'm doing a very big giveaway. Now the shares go a long way, and I promise, as always, today I will do my best to entertain you with my art and hopefully inspire you with my words as well. So during each live stream, like today, I create one painting start to finish. Now while I'm painting, I'm gonna share my process. I will answer your questions from the chat. So even if I don't get to it right away, I will get to them very soon. So with all that said, before we get started, let's get that chat going. As you chat, as you hit the likes, and as you share this, that will help us get this kicked off. Now, because today is special, I'm doing a big giveaway. Now we've done giveaways in the past, but this one is big. This is a giveaway of an original painting. So if you want to win, let me show you this original painting. Here's how you win. So when you join my Circles group chat, it automatically enters you to win because we choose the names from my group chat. Now that's Circles with an S. You can join it. There's a link in my bio or below in the description. It's super easy to join. When you join, it'll automatically add you straight to my chat. Now there are other chats on there, and I'll share about that in a little bit, but just real quick about Circles, again with an S, it is my app of choice when it comes to building my community in there. It's the app of positivity, no trolls, no bots, no drama. That's why I chose Circles. And when you join, you understand why. So there's a ton of other communities in there that you can join and be a part of, from sports, art, health, fitness. My wife has a group chat on there for health and fitness, inspiring women. There's gamers, all kinds of stuff. But let's get to today's live stream. Big giveaway. We're doing a painting giveaway. So when we get started, before we start, just start sharing this and hit the likes. I'm gonna go to the chat right now. I see Jordan Escamilla, yes. Melissa in Sacramento, welcome to you. You're watching on YouTube. Marquise Clark, Clearwater, Florida. And I see, I think it's Kim Kimblitz from Ohio. And Kelly, yes, thank you for joining Circles. Again, remember, it's Circles with an S. So if you look for it in the App Store. Someone's already asking, can you do a Rey Mysterio? I feel like we could do a WWE like full month of portraits. So, but not today. Today we're gonna do a jelly roll portrait. Shout out to, I think it's Keefe's Closet in Baltimore. Welcome to you. Let me go read some of the others in the chat. I'm checking the Instagram chat right now. Peel Star, welcome to you. I see Seattle, welcome. Morocco, welcome to you. I see Sacramento, Orlando. Man, who else? Where? Cape Coral, Florida. Rose, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Cali. Just keep lighting up the chat right now. And while people are sharing their city, state, or country so I can shout you out, if you're not doing that, just hit the share or just tap the hearts for right now before I get this painting started. I see Colombia, welcome. Elk Grove, Lodi, California, Sacramento. Shout out to Roro Football. All right, we got Sacramento, a lot of Sacramento. Nico's wavy. Yes, circles with an S, that is it. And my wife, Chadi, just holding it down at home. Okay, I'm about to get started on this painting today. Remember, the painting today is going to happen start to finish while I'm painting. I'll share about my process and I will answer your questions that you leave below in the chat. Right now, we are doing a big giveaway of this painting. I'll share more about that when I come back to the chat. But the only way to enter to win this painting is to join my Circles group chat. There's a link in my bio on all my platforms or in the description. Now, let's get this painting started. If you are ready for this painting, can you just give me a thumbs up? Let's get those lights on. Just give me a thumbs up in. Let's get that recording. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you are ready. Ah, my wife, she's so cute. She's in the chat. I see Memphis, Tennessee. All right, I'm ready to paint. So give me a thumbs up if you're ready to get this jelly roll portrait started. As I get started, I'll take a break at some point and I'll share more about the painting that I'm giving away. I've shared a little bit now. Give me the thumbs up if you are ready for this painting to come to life. Let's do this. And also, the more you hit the hearts and the more you share this, it is the best way to support these live streams. And I'm forever grateful. All right, I see a lot of thumbs up. Let's get to it. Let's go. Welcome to those of you who have maybe new to my live streams. I know sometimes when people see either the live stream or see me at a live show, it's kind of hard to describe what it is, but all I try to do is make the art process entertaining for you, my audience, whether we're on a live stream or whether we're at a live show. So, all right, let's get this started. All right. As always, getting those first brush strokes on. Now with these paintings, I always like to start with some sort of undertone of color. So this color that is the undertone, or, you know, I guess you could say sets the tone. You're gonna feel this color as I start to layer more on top. So right now it's not about being perfect. I'm just blocking in what I wanna see and feel. Now, even though I can't read the chat right now, I still want you to light up the chat and leave your questions so that when I get back to it, I can read them. TikTok, we're trying something new. If you like this camera setup and the audio setup, just let me know in the comments so we can either do more of this or less of this in the future. But I'm just trying to find a way to level this up each time. I would say outside of doing the live events, so I do about 100 live shows a year. I do them around the world. Outside of that, my favorite thing to do is the live streams, because it's kind of like a training for me as well. You know, when I'm doing these, I'm trying to figure out new portraits. I love the pressure of getting this done. in a short amount of time as well. But I also just love to connect with all of you in just kind of a new, different way like this. Get that texture on there. Now, I did a vote earlier. I went on TikTok for like a very brief moment, and I gave the audience a choice to choose between T-Pain, a portrait of T-Pain, and Jelly Roll, and they chose Jelly Roll. So here we are. All right, let's switch up the color. Let's start adding the first layer of skin tone. Just kind of splat that on there. Now, I get asked this question all the time, especially the paintings that I do for my live shows, is do I practice? How do I prepare? And the truth is, because I do so many live shows a year, it's hard to practice for every single one. But I'll let you in on a little secret, is the best way that I prepare for these portraits is the time I spend to find my reference image. So, for example, today, before today's live stream, I probably spent a little bit more than normal amount of time looking for the portrait for today, just because if I don't use the right reference image, it'll be a lot harder to translate as a painting. And so what makes it easier if I'm unable to practice as much is really finding that good reference image, and then that sets the tone for whatever I create next. I definitely am going to touch up these paintings when I'm done. But the majority of it, start to finish, happens during this live stream. All right, let me go check out the chat. Let me go check in on all of you, make sure it sounds good. Let's see. Okay, welcome everybody. Hope you're enjoying this so far. If you are enjoying this, just hit the likes and share it. It'll help this live stream out so much. So we are doing a painting giveaway. So I'm taking a quick break from the painting. I'll get right back to it, but we are giving away, I am giving away this painting today, a Frida Kahlo. And the only way to enter to win it is if you join my group chat on Circles with an S. So once you join it, it enters you to win. Now, the reason why we're doing this giveaway through my group chat is I wanted to build a community outside of the comment section and outside of my DMs. And so that's why I chose to partner with Circles to set up my group chat on there. And so when you actually hit the link in my bio, it'll automatically take you to my group chat once you get signed up. Now, the reason why Circles is my app of choice is the positivity, no trolls, no bots. It is set up to create a positive environment. That's what I love about it. And that's why I want to give away a painting to my Circles group chat. So more about that in a moment. Let's get back to the painting in just less than a minute. In the meantime, I'm going to read some of these chats. Let's see. Thank you for the love on TikTok. I appreciate that. Let me go to Instagram. You can see I'm already sweating. Let's see. Chetty the artist, sending love to you all the way to Florida. Appreciate you, brother. Love to see you crush it as well. I love to see other artists crush it. I love to see my fellow artists just, you know, just put in that work, and Chetty is definitely one of them. So, all right, let's get back to the painting. You can see I got a sweat working up. It's warm here in the studio. All right, and here we go. Sometimes I feel like a one-man band doing these live streams. It's not as easy as it looks. You think that you could just press go live, but I think because of the quality that I want to give all of you, it takes a little bit more effort to do that, but it's all good. I love it. It's a process. I enjoy the process. So another interesting thing about this style of painting is because my canvas is already black, I'm leaving behind and working around the negative space. Normally, I would, if I was working on a white canvas, I'd be painting in the shadows. This process allows me to just leave the shadows behind. Now, it does help with time. Obviously, when I'm doing a live show, say at an NBA halftime, or if I'm doing it at a concert, the black canvas is a whole shade of color that I don't need to paint. So it allows me to speed up that process a lot more. Coming to life, just slowly, just one brush stroke at a time. When you are making art, it is truly about trusting this process. You know, all along the way, it's like you start out with this vision, and from whatever skill sets you have leading up to that moment, you're really just hoping that it all kind of works out. Best case scenario is you learn from your mistakes. You know, I'm gonna watch back on this video and I'm gonna learn from every little part of this that I wish I could change, but right now it's just enjoying the moment. But this is like a really good exercise for practicing these portraits. I mean, some people go to the gym to work out their muscles. I'm in my gym right now. The live stream is my creative muscle gym. And what I'm really ultimately working on is, from the last time that I painted, I'm learning how to be more observant of the portrait, of the parts of the portrait that I need to focus on, that I told myself to work on from the last time. So that's what I'm doing right now. It's like all that self-talk I had before I got into this, I'm putting it all to work right now. All right, let's ditch these brushes. Let's get some that are a little bit smaller. Welcome to those of you who are just joining us. I say us because we got, whether you know it or not, you are part of the paint fam now. Adding some of these highlights for the skin tone right now. Now I'm just laying the colors down now, but later on I will obviously blend these quite a bit more. Right now it's just kind of marking out, like putting the color as quickly where it needs to go. Those signature jelly roll tattoos. All right, sometimes when I stop talking and I'm painting, it just means I'm in the zone, that's all. It doesn't mean that I forgot about you. It just means I'm enjoying the moment, and I hope you are too. You know, I've experimented sometimes with doing these live streams with people here, sometimes with like 2 or 3 people here at a time, and I would say right now there's no one here helping me out. And I would say it kind of feels like I'm just hanging out with you. You know, not having a person here at the studio with me while I'm live streaming. It just feels like I actually do have just kind of one friend on the other side of that camera. That's what it feels like. Okay. Let's brush these off. Let's go back to a color I was working with earlier. Add a little highlight on the lip. Again, this whole process is just going back and forth with light, shadow, texture. If you're watching this live stream, wherever you are right now, I would just ask that you just hit the hearts right now, hit the hearts. If you're watching on a platform you can share, just ask that you share it as well. Just a huge help to get these out to more people so we can grow our paint family. All right, brush off some of that paint. Go here, get some gray. Start adding in some of these. Now, the first portrait I did of Jelly Roll, he wasn't smiling. And the more that I followed Jelly Roll and watched his journey, I wanted to make sure that this portrait, he was smiling. He's such a unique person, character. It's just a great example of, you know, any one of us can pursue our passions, but we also don't know how God's gonna use us. And I just love to see how God is using Jelly Roll as he inspires through his music. So there's a lot more of this portrait coming to life. We're just working on this step by step. When I started, this was a completely blank canvas. Every time I do these live streams, I do a painting from start to finish, just like today. And those of you who have joined my past live stream and then eventually joined my group chat, if you join my group chat, you are entered to win a very special painting giveaway. And if you are interested in entering to win that painting, just give me about 2-3 minutes to paint and I'll hop over to the chat and I'll share it with you. Could you imagine if Bob Ross had a live chat like this? I think Bob Ross would kill it. I think he'd crush it. But for right now, I will hold the chat down. Coming to life. All right, I'm gonna come over there to the chat. Before I get there, if you have questions, drop them in the chat right now so I can answer them. You see that Jelly Roll portrait coming to life. All right, how are we doing over here? Let me just pull up the chats now in front of me. Okay, so someone asked, I want to know what is on the floor. Is it paper or actual floor? So it is floor, but it is carpet that I put on the ground that I use to paint on. Now, the reason I use carpet on the ground is because it absorbs the paint and it gives me traction as well. So, great question. Thank you. That's the type of question I appreciate. Just, what's a fun fact about what I do? Woo, it's getting warm. Okay, let's see. I'm just reading some of the chats right now. Jordan Escamilla said, I've been listening to Jelly Roll for at least 5 years. He's so talented. I've definitely been on the Jelly Roll's music the past 3 years. Okay, let's check in with the chat. Yeah, so Sefe Hyatt, I don't know how to pronounce that, but yes, Bob Ross would be proud of you. Thank you. The portrait is coming to life. Appreciate it. Yeah, what would it be like if Bob Ross had a chat to go to? All right, let me share real quick about the painting that I'm doing today. Before we get to that, just once again, welcome to Paint Life Live. My name is David Garibaldi. Now, as we count down getting back to finishing this painting, for today's live stream, before we get started, let's keep that chat going. And then also I'm gonna share again that today, it's a very big day, we're doing a big giveaway of, let me show you, this painting right here. So we're gonna be giving this away to someone in my group chat, just as a thank you. Thank you for being a part of that positive place that we've set up on Circles. Now, if you want to enter to win that original painting, all you have to do is join my group chat. Right now we have over 800 people in there. Let me see how many people are in there now. Let's see, I'm gonna open up the Circles group chat. And let's see, so I'm in my group chat right now. So we have 812 people in the group chat right now. You see it right there. And right now you can see they are sharing about the live stream. There's people commenting in there. I'm looking at some of the comments in the Circles right now. Let's go to the live painting part. So in the group chat, I'm checking in here daily, just saying hello. Artists are asking me for personal advice about their career. I'm sharing it in this group chat. And also just people who are looking for a positive creative place. That's what we're doing in there. So thank you guys for just joining again. If you want to win this painting that we're giving away, I'll show it to you right here. We're doing a huge giveaway. Normally I don't spend this much time away from the painting that I'm doing today, but I wanted to share about this 6 foot tall Frida Kahlo portrait. It does not come with the frame. The frame is staying, but the portrait valued at over $6,000. The winner of it will be chosen from my Garibaldi Arts group chat on Circles. So those of you, if you've already entered, you are good to go. Let me wipe this sweat. Oh my God, it's so hot in here. All right, let's go back to the chat. Let's get back to this painting. All right, guys. So real quick, Theo said, saw you opening for Kiss in 2022. Hope you enjoyed that. All right, guys, I'm gonna get back to this painting. On TikTok, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for all the hearts. Keep those going. Right now we have 21,000 hearts already, or likes, on this particular live stream. Let's get that number up. All right, I will get back to painting. Keep those questions in the chat, and let's go. All right. Let's get back to this painting. Now let's start adding some texture on the beard, the mustache, all that good stuff. The texture on the facial hair, it's one of those things that you may not see it right away on the live stream, but when you're up close to this painting, that's why I do it. I want to make sure that that translates to the viewer of this painting in person. So I'm going to mix a little bit of purple with this dark brown. I want it to be subtle. Just want to get a little bit of this, and we'll see if this actually will work. So just like this. I wish I had a camera up close. That's definitely when I want someone here filming, but you know what? It was just me today, and I want to make sure that we had this live stream going. So I'm just using one hand to do this because my right hand is much better at intricate texture than my left hand, even though I use both hands to paint. Now, I started using both hands to paint early on in my career. When I used to watch videos of Denny Dent painting, I realized he actually called his show the Two-Fisted Art Attack. And what he was able to do with, I'm just adding some texture by the way, what he was able to do with two hands at once, he had like 3 brushes in each hand, it was so inspiring. At the time, I only painted with one hand, but I knew that if I was going to paint faster on stage, I had to step my game up. So hence, here I am. But when it comes to like the texture of these portraits, I gotta keep stepping back. There we go. Make sure this is coming to life. When I do the texture, I definitely just use my right hand more often. Let's get a little bit darker so we can start adding some of this beard into the face. Going a little bit higher. There we go. Okay, let's switch up these brushes. And also, let's turn this camera on. So while I'm doing this live stream, I'm also filming on a few other cameras, creating a TikTok that I'll be posting in the next couple days. All right. I'm just gonna add some texture for the eyebrows. So this is a lot of the stuff that I really can't do much when I'm doing the live shows, but since we're on a live stream, I can add that little extra touch. Like this tattoo of the cross that he has. He's also got a little teardrop on this side. A music sign. Some tattoos up on the top of the head. Starting to come to life. Loving it. All right. All right, let's ditch these brushes. I'm gonna move this camera. So the camera that you see me moving around right now, this one, this is what I shoot most of my TikTok videos on. It is the Sony FX3. So what I do is just position it depending on what part I'm working on. And for this part, I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit because I wanna focus on his eyes. Press record. And then also, it's recording live on 3 different cameras as well. So talk about more than, this is way more than just painting and art. This is what a modern artist has to do in these times to get content out to the world. And it is frustrating at times. Sometimes I do just shut everything off and just paint, but I like to include you as part of the process. As long as you enjoy it, we'll keep doing this. All right, let's get this a little detailed. Now, I learned some big lessons doing the eyes, the details in eyes. I used to think that because it was such a big portrait, I'd have to make the eyes and the white in the eyes so big and bright, but such a delicate part of the portrait, actually. Just like that, you don't need much. Sometimes it's just that simple. All right, let's move this camera back. I think I'm gonna set it up to throw some paint. So if you see me off camera, if I'm off camera right now, I'm just setting up another one. Let's do that. All right. All right, let's get some skin tones and throw it. Before I do that, I like to water down the paint just a bit. And then what I want to do is start to blend some of these colors together. Because the brush can only do so much. Now, I painted a portrait of Jelly Roll a couple years ago, and that portrait, he wasn't smiling. And so today's, I made it a point to try to find an image of him where he was smiling. I feel like that's just the energy that he gives off. Let's do this. Let's go on this side. Okay. Use that hand again to get that hair texture. Show you all of this. When I'm done, we'll zoom in on this painting, show you all the up close details. Get those details of the hat. All right. All right, before I add some more color around this portrait, let me come back to the chat. That's all we're doing. We're just going back and forth between the painting and the chat. If you're enjoying this, just hit the hearts, whatever platform you're watching this on. I'm gonna read some of the comments. By the way, shout out to Keefe's Closet on TikTok. You have been commenting the most and I appreciate you, so I want to personally shout you out. Keefe's Closet, that's with a K. So thank you. I appreciate you. And let's see, yeah, we've got a good group on here. Okay, so I still have some more painting to do. As you can see, the painting back there is still coming to life. Mr. Jelly Roll. In the meantime, I just want to share real quick, say hello. Check in with our chats. And this is what I'm doing, just going back and forth between creating a painting, start to finish during this live stream, and then also reading the chat as well. Shout out to Lisa Hinkle as well, lighten up the Instagram chat, I appreciate you. Zave Lone on Instagram, appreciate you. Let's see. Just gonna look at some of these other comments. Okay, so someone else asked, so how do I get people interested in your artwork? It's a great question. I always tell artists, this is advice for any artists who want to attract the right collector, not just any collector, but the right collector. So the person that asked this is Cybold Krista Marie on Instagram. So you asked, how do I get people interested in my artwork? My best advice to you to get people interested in your artwork is, it's really important that you know that the images that you create are going to attract someone. And then the quality that you create it at will attract someone who may see whatever level of value in it as well. So let me explain. When I first started out, actually before I even started painting, I grew up, I was playing the trumpet, I was into music. So naturally the first paintings that I started creating were connected with my life experience. And I would create these jazz figures playing instruments at jazz clubs. So I was able to instantly connect with potential collectors. Now, I don't know your life. I don't know what inspires you as an artist, but I would think about what are the life experiences that I can translate into imagery. and what communities would find that imagery inspiring. So if you want to start attracting collectors and making a living off your art, that's a great place to start. I always give this example, I've shared it many times, but if I was a person who grew up riding horses and I knew everything about the world of equestrian centers and just everything about horses, I would naturally try to create imagery inspired by that because I can speak the language, I know where people that own horses hang out, all that. So create images that are connected to your life experiences. That's how you attract your first collectors. So thank you for the question. If you have any more questions, you can ask them there, or if I miss it in the chat, that is why I have this Circles group chat. So 2 things about Circles. There's a link in my bio, it's Circles with an S. It is my choice of app for the community that I'm building on there called the Garibaldi Arts Club. And because now we've built the group chat to over 800 people, we are doing a giveaway today. So I'm giving away, I'll show it to you right now, this painting. So I'm gonna come over here and stand with the painting just real quick before I get back to finishing up the Jelly Roll portrait. And so I'm in my Circles group chat right now. I'm in here daily. It's just a place of positivity. Now, Circles is set up so that you have to have an actual phone number to be a member, which means us artists and creatives, we don't have to deal with trolls anymore. So that's one of the reasons why I love it. The other reason too is there's so many other communities on here. I'm in other communities for like the Sacramento Kings because I'm a sports Sacramento Kings fan. And my wife has one on here for health and wellness. Just a lot of other communities in here. It's just a very unique space. And I would say this, the other unique thing about Circles is it actually was crowdfunded and how it was built. So they've actually have a WeFunder campaign that started. They've raised over $7 million so far to create this app, and it's going. They're closing another round next week. And so, you know, we just wanted to be part of something that was positive. It's in the beginning, amazing growth stages, and also we get to be part of the growth. So with that said, I am giving away this 6-foot portrait of Frida Kahlo to someone in my group chat. We're doing it today. Zane, if you're watching, I'm gonna need you to pick a name by the end of this live stream and just text it to me if you're watching this, if you can hear it. So actually, let me text him now. Can you send me a name of a winner from our group chat? Can you randomly select it so we can announce it in the next 15 minutes? Okay, all right, I put the word out. We're gonna choose someone in the next 15 minutes. Hopefully he gets back to me. But either way, the winner of this portrait will be someone in my Garibaldi Arts group chat. All right, let me check in back over here. Let's get back to this painting today. I'm painting Jelly Roll. We're gonna get back to it. Let me just check out. By the way, if you wanna join the group chat, the link is in my bio or in the description. Okay, so Gina asked, what do you use to add texture to a painting? I don't necessarily add texture per se to a painting, but I paint what looks like the texture of hair. So that's more so what I was painting in the beard. All right. So Keefe's Closet says, I understand what you mean. I appreciate that. Yeah. By the way, the painting that I am giving away, the frame does not come with it. It is just the painting, but the painting is valued at over $6,000. So pretty cool giveaway. All right. Can we finish this Jelly Roll painting, this portrait? If you're ready for me to get back to the Jelly Roll portrait, just give me a thumbs up. Let's do this. Let's get some brushes. By the way, thank you to all of you who are sharing this live stream, hitting the likes, and just sending it out to your audience. I appreciate it. It's truly the best way to support these live streams. Now, when I started this live stream, this portrait was, this canvas was completely blank. During these live streams, if you ever want to catch a future one, I start them, these paintings, start to finish live. By the way, I love and appreciate all the questions that you've been asking in the chat. Thank you. If I missed your question, you can always ask it in my group chat, which is why we have it. So we don't have to wait on live streams to connect. All right, let's see. Let's throw some paint. Let's do this. Let's set up this camera. So right now, as I'm live streaming, you can see this camera. I am also filming a TikTok video as well. So I'm just setting that up. Add a little bit of paint. Add just a little bit of color to the face so it looks and feels like there we go. Let's see, I'm gonna throw some more paint at this. But before I do, let's just define one of these tattoos on his face. Again, I'm adding all those little pieces of texture that you may not see from far away, but I know they're there. All right. Let's throw just a little bit more paint at this. Okay, I'm gonna bring this camera to the center. We're gonna get that final handprint. We're not done, we're just all right, let's get that final handprint on this portrait. Here we go. Let's do this. All right, let me move that camera out of the way. I'll come back to all of you in the chat. Take a look at the Jelly Roll portrait. If you're enjoying this today, just drop a heart, tap the screen, let me know. Again, big shout out to Keithy's Closet on TikTok. You've got like the #1, I don't know what reward that is, but you are #1 on there right now. So Keithy's Closet. #2 is Gina C. And #3 is Team Crafters. So shout out to the top 3 of you. I appreciate it. You guys have been hitting the likes, sharing this. So far we have over 39,000 likes on this TikTok live video across all the other channels. Man, so many amazing people. So we're doing a giveaway. Let me show you this portrait. I just finished this jelly roll portrait. We'll get the final shots of it in just a little bit. But I appreciate all of you just for hanging out during this live stream, watching this. Drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed the portrait coming to life. Let me know. If you've seen any of my videos, how the portraits come to life, we just filmed the jelly roll live on this live stream, which is pretty cool. So with that said, I am doing a giveaway of this other portrait. I'm gonna take you over there right now to show you. Let me just go to the comments real quick. It is warm. Okay, shout out to Peel Star. A lot of thumbs up, appreciate that. I am just reading some of the comments. Shout out to the recovery coach, injury healer, working the magic, that's right. Bros in Boho, shout out to you, Shannon. All right, so we're doing this giveaway. Shout out to everyone on all the chats across. This is just amazing. So I'm ready to do this giveaway. Let me just walk over here to the painting. There we go. Okay. Welcome everybody. So we're giving away this portrait, a Frida Kahlo. Let me see if they got back to me. We're gonna give it another 3 minutes. Yes, please pick the winner at 6:55. I am live right now, LOL. Okay, I just gave the word. I told them to pick the winner in 3 minutes. So within the next 3 minutes, we're gonna pick the winner of this portrait. Get in now and enter to win by just joining my group chat. So join my Circles group chat at Circles with an S, and there's a link in my bio across all my platforms. I will stay here. So if you hop off real quick to go enter to win and join the group chat. Now, why are we doing this giveaway on Circles and in my group chat? Well, first, Circles is my app of choice. It is my community of choice to set up my community. It's positive. They set up things to keep it positive, no trolls, no bots. That's what I love about it. And also, when these live streams go away in these comments, I'm still on here. I'm in my group chat, talking to people, giving advice, and it's just a positive, creative community. So if you want to join and you want to be entered to win in the next 2 minutes, join that Circles group chat with an S. In the meantime, I just want to say thank you again for everyone who's just been joining these live streams. I don't know if you noticed, but I've been doing more live streams than normal, and it feels good to be back in here. There's a lot that goes in behind the scenes just to do a single live stream, picking the portrait, getting all the tech set up. As you can see, we're using multiple cameras, audio, all that stuff. I enjoy it, but it's also a lot to do. So I appreciate just when you do hop on here, just know that this is all a labor of love and passion. So now this Frida Kahlo portrait, I do have video of it, and the winner of this portrait, I will not only send it with a certificate of authenticity, but I will include the full video of the making of this portrait as well. So we're gonna give this away in about 1 minute. If you joined, okay, we have a winner. All right, so I'm gonna announce my winner now of this portrait. Just give me some drum rolls in the chat. We're about to give away this portrait valued at over $6,000. It's 6 foot by 5 foot in size. It doesn't come with a frame. Frame stays with me, but the painting will go to you. So that winner, who is part of my group chat on Circles with an S, the winner is, are you ready? Are you ready? Kim Stewart. So Kim Stewart, congratulations. I hope you have a wall big enough for this portrait, but congratulations, Kim, you are the winner of this giveaway. Now, I said if we got this group chat to 800, we would do an original painting giveaway, and y'all joined and it got bigger. Let me see where it's at now, but congrats to Kim Stewart. Let's see where we're at now. So now we're at 820 people as part of this group chat. We just gave this away to Kim Stewart. I'm gonna comment in here right now. Congrats, Kim. And what do you think? You think we should do another original painting giveaway when we get to 900? I think we should. So Kim, either way, you are today's winner. We got this group chat up to 800. When we get to the next 900 members, we'll do that. In the meantime, by the way, I don't want you to think that this is just about doing giveaways. Yes, it's a cool part of growing this community, but I'm in there every day and there's people that are just so positive in there every day, encouraging. There's artists in there asking for advice. And that is the positive community that I want to be a part of. So I love and appreciate everyone who follows me across my social media following, and I have over 2 million followers, but the part that I was missing in my soul was this community. So someone said give away the jelly roll too. When we get to 900 members in the club, we'll do another original painting giveaway. I just want people to know these paintings are valued at over $6,000 to $10,000. So it's definitely not a light lift when we give these away. It's very special, which is why we don't just give them away on social media. We sell these paintings, but I wanted to make our community special. So congrats, Kim, appreciate it. All right, let's wrap up this jelly roll portrait and then we'll shout out Kim. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so behind me, you see it there, the jelly roll portrait I created live during this live stream. Those of you who joined me, I just want to say thank you. We just did a big giveaway in my group chat. If you want to enter to win the next one, when we get to 900 members, we're at 800 now. When we get to 900, we'll do the next original painting giveaway. So I know y'all will do it. I believe in you. I know you will. Let's see. Let me go check the chat on TikTok. Yes, I'm gonna shout out you again. Keefy's Closet, I'm shouting you out again on TikTok. You are the #1 top viewer on here, which means whatever gifts you've sent, whatever likes you've done, I appreciate you. Also, shout out to Gina C as well and Team Crafters. So those are my top 3 viewers on this TikTok live stream. Special shout out to, again, Kim Stewart. You're watching on YouTube. Congratulations, you just won this portrait of Frida Kahlo. So Kim, if you're watching right now, do you have a wall ready for that portrait? You have to let me know. All right, again, just to recap, I did this jelly roll portrait live today during the live stream, which is pretty awesome. Now, after I get off this live stream, I'm going to do the final image, like I do the final reveal of the painting. Man, a lot of people joining the group chat. I have it open right now. I got it open live. So let's see how many people are in there now. All right, so we got 820, okay. Let's see, let me go to the TikTok chat. Okay, now next question. I am going to be going live again probably tomorrow. I think I'm going to do T-Pain as the portrait. What do you guys think? I've just been seeing, obviously I'm 42 years old, so I've always loved T-Pain since he came out. But he's just a fun guy. And I think with the power of our community, I think we can get the painting to T-Pain and maybe we can get him to repost it. So tomorrow's live stream, I'm gonna paint T-Pain. What do you guys think? Thumbs up. Here's the jelly roll from today. I took a vote earlier on TikTok. This is what they voted. So we filmed this as well, so you'll see the whole video of this soon, but I did the jelly roll. Y'all voted for it. What do you think about the T-Pain portrait tomorrow? I see 1 thumbs down, but I see a lot of thumbs up. So someone said I need a Josh Allen. Interesting, all right. So tomorrow we'll do that. In the meantime, let me just wrap up this by saying thank you for watching. When I started doing live streams 5 years ago during COVID, we started this with like just an iPhone and one channel. And over time, we started growing this live stream one camera at a time and all these different parts. And it's grown into something that I never even imagined. And so I'm just grateful for all of you spending time here. It inspires me to want to just keep creating and just having fun with this. So, and I would say again, this live stream is the next best thing to a live show. And if you haven't been to one of my live shows, just go on YouTube, look up my name. You'll see a bunch of examples of live shows from an NBA halftime to opening for concerts. But I hope that we can keep growing this community just each time. So I see a lot of, I see you, Efrins asking for the Chewy Montana. I see that. Thank you for the suggestion. All right. Let's go back to Instagram real quick. The only downside about Instagram, it doesn't let you share it like you can on TikTok, but it's all good. Someone said, I met your wife attending the Leon Bridges concert. Your family's so sweet. I appreciate that. That is Megan Hurd. I appreciate that. All right, y'all. Todd Von Glon said self-portrait. Maybe on my birthday again, I'll do a self-portrait. I've usually done self-portraits on my birthday, so we'll see. Either way, congrats, Kim. I'm rolling this painting up, sending it to you wherever you are in the world. Thank you to you for watching wherever you are in the world. And how about we do this? We'll end the live stream. I'll put it back on the painting and you just let me know your city in the chat and I'll shout you out. So let's end like that. Thank you for watching. All 50, almost 50. There we go. 50,000 likes for this live stream on TikTok, which is incredible. Okay, there's the jelly roll from today. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your city that you're watching from so I can shout you out before I sign off. Wherever you're watching this from. Patrick saw me at SMUD. Hope you enjoyed. What city are you watching from? Thanks for watching I see Long Island, New York. Michelle Sanchez. Mr. Ordaz, keep tapping, I appreciate you. Baltimore, Maryland, Keefe's Closet, I see you. By the way, we gotta think of a prize for like #1 TikTok. Something, I don't know, we'll think of something. Yes, Mr. Ordaz, I got you. This is live. This is live, bro. Okay, Kim Stewart, you're in Galt, California. Perfect. Congrats. Where else are you watching from? Jordan Escamilla from Fort Garland, Colorado. I just sent your printout today. Hope you enjoy that when you get it. Just reading some cities before I sign off. That's crazy. On TikTok, we have over 51,000 likes, and on Instagram, no shade, but we have 8 people watching. That's crazy. All right, I see Corpus Christi, Texas, Mr. Ordaz, appreciate you. Keefe's Closet, appreciate you for having your 2 besties in here. I see y'all. All right, I'm signing off. Thank you so much again. My name is David Garibaldi. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I hope you join my group chat on Circles, Circles with an S. There's a link in my bio and also down below in the description. And if you did join, I'm gonna go hop in there after this and go chat with some of you and share some photos of this painting. So, all right, peace. Let's get this signed off. All right, there.